Katy Williams was born in Mississippi in 1824. She was the fifth of 10 children born to Austin and Caroline, pictured here. Katy grew up at Ashburn, the family plantation. I haven't found any records of Katy's early life, but I'm sure it was a life of privilege. At age 23, Katy married a 27-year-old doctor named John Carlton Brumley. Around the time of their marriage, John purchased a plantation along the Mississippi River. It was called Disharoon's Plantation, after an owner who had died 8 years earlier. Katy and John had 5 children together: John Jr., Mary, Julia, Anna, and Charles. Sadly, aside from one portrait and a few basic records, I don't know much about Katy's life. The 1860 census says their plantation was valued at $40,000, about $1.5 million today, and their personal estate was worth $35,000. But all of their money and the doctoring skills of her husband couldn't save Katy or her family from the tragic days ahead. I've seen 2 accounts of Katy's demise. One stated that she had breast cancer. The other stated she was walking near her home and a shutter fell off, striking her in the breast, leaving a large wound that became badly infected. Regardless of which account was correct, Katy tragically died at only 36 years old in 1860. But her early death also spared her from so much heartache. After Katy's death, her children went to stay at Ashburn with her mother. Only 4 months later, little Julia, age 8, died of diphtheria. Then, in 1863, the Civil War was raging. General Grant was attempting to take Vicksburg. Disharoon was situated on a high natural levee, with a long stretch of bank that was an excellent landing. The plantation itself had a lot of cleared fields and dry ground, perfect for staging troops and camping on. John had heard the Union soldiers were near, and before sunrise, he put his children, who had been back with him at Disharoon, on a small boat and sent them back downriver to Ashburn. He was sitting at his table eating breakfast when soldiers burst into his home and took him captive. All the local men were taken captive and marched to Alton, Illinois, some 550 miles upriver. Once arriving in Illinois, John was kept busy treating his fellow prisoners who had contracted smallpox. Sadly, he too caught smallpox and died on June 17, 1863, at age 43. Not long after, the other men from his area were freed from the military prison. John has a marker on Katy's headstone now. Katy and John's home, Disharoon, was destroyed by floodwaters shortly after the end of the war. Her childhood home, Ashburn, was destroyed by fire in 1872. Of Katy's children, John died at age 40, Mary at 96, Anna, pictured here, at 99, and Charles at 74.